Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome back to Cheese? Oh god, who's this guy? This guy's like he's electronic, that's who he is. Hi-yo! Why not cauliflower? Oh, because my last name is Chizikov. I see. Let me show you around! I don't know about that one, but I accept his offer, as it would have been much longer to get to know this place alone. Fine, let's go. That's fine. Came back to the square again, as if there were no other places to go in this camp. Lena was sitting on the benches reading some book. No, she's not. Electronic confidently approached her. Hello, Lena! Meet the new guy, Semyon! I don't know about that voice. I don't like that voice. I don't think I can pull it off every time. So let's, I'll think of something else. He started briskly. Hello. Well, you could say we've already met in a way. Yes. She looked away from the book for a moment, glanced at me, blushed, and went back to reading. We about to phone that bitch! As if not noticing that we were still here. Alright, let's go on. Yeah, I'm gonna do like the overjoyed camp leader voice. Alright, I'll demonstrate it. I was at first surprised that meeting this girl was reduced to a couple of words, but then I thought that it was better that way. Electronic's vigorous activity did not fit well with Lena's shyness. Let's go. Next we came to a building, which I identify as a canteen. And this is here. I know, this is where you consume organic food. Yeah, something like that. In the canteen's porch, there stood the... Oh, jeez. How'd I do this thing? How did I do this voice? At her sight, my joking mood vanished in a blink of an eye. Really, now is this one of the best time to pull this guy's leg, even though he's quite hilarious? First, I need to figure out what's here, or at least where I am. Her, over there. That's Alisa. Yeah, be cautious around her. He was speaking in a whisper. Oh, sorry. Her, over there. That's Alisa. Be careful. Be cautious around her. It's Dvachevskaya. 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 He was speaking in a whisper. Don't ever risk calling her Dva chefs. She doesn't like that. Dva means two, yeah. Dva. Und den dva tradisho till the dva. The whole nickname sound exactly like 2 chains in Russian. Dvach. Oh, okay. Why don't you just say Dvach? Not Dvacha. A reference to the late Dvachru anonymous image bold. Oh, is that 4chan? Is that what it's supposed to be? Like a late 4chan? Early 4chan? What did you say? What did you call me? God, we about to go to war. She must have heard him. In the blink of an eye, Elisa jumped down from the porch and dashed towards us. Alright, you'll manage here from onwards. Electronic took to his heels. Let's do nothing. Lisa, running past, stopped for a moment and growled. I'll deal with you later. Deal with me? What did I do wrong? I had a forced guilty smile to my words. But what am I guilty of? She made no reply and went chasing on Electronic. You know, I think I was going to give her a Batman voice. Now it's definitely the time to give her a Batman voice, because she's just always pissed. Looks like I'll have to kill my time alone, waiting for the dinner. I decided to go east, at least in the direction where the east would have been in my world. Soon after, I found myself near a football pitch. The game was in full swing here. I guess watching it for a bit wouldn't do any harm. In my childhood and the teen years, I was not a bad player myself, and even thought of going professional, but a few energies in a row killed my desire to risk my health for the sake of an uncertain chance in the game. Kids at different ages were running in the pitch. I could see a boy of about 10 and a girl of about 14 years old. They're all over 18! A girl, hey, that's Ulyana. Alright, she plays football. What's so surprising? She seems a restless one after all. I was standing quite far from the pitch, but she still noticed me. They're all supposed to be over 18! That's what it said in the thing! Hey, you! Ulyana shouted. Wanna play? I didn't know what to answer. On the one hand, it's not a big deal running for 10 minutes. On the other hand, any wrong move in my situation could be a final one. But in any case, my attire wasn't suitable for this weather. If I played in winter boots and wore jeans, I would sweat like a pig. Playing barefoot and without jeans would be simply unethical. Maybe another time, alright? I shouted in response, turned her back. I was followed by Ulyana's screams about my pants or about me being a patsy or something like that. ... The evening was falling, making me feel tired and empty after a day wasted for no real purpose. I came back to the square, sat down on a bench, and threw an exhausted sigh. I'll better sit here and wait for dinner. After all, it's easier to search for answers when you're not hungry. They do give food to people here, right? You know, it's curious how the simplest human needs can break the will to ponder on things, to strive for something. I feel hungry right now. I care less much. I'm pretty hungry myself. And I care much less about where I am or what's happening to me. Could great people also be affected by this? And in such case, how did Spartacus start the slave uprising in ancient times? I only conclude that I'm not a great person, and it does not really matter which mechanism do I serve as a gear, society, matrix, or a weird pioneer camp. My thoughts are interrupted by the bells chiming from the loudspeaker on a light pole. It must be a dinner call. I headed toward the canteen. It was a good thing that I knew where it was. Olga Dmitrievna was there, standing on the porch. I stopped and looked closely at her, as if I was expecting something. She looked back at me for a while, but last we came closer. Semyon, what you wait for? God, already. Guess nothing can bad if I come with her. My stomach backed me up here. Whoa, ho, God, this is popping. They all look more Japanese than Russian, but whatever. There's Muka or Miku, whatever. See your stupid blue ponytails wrong with you. Canteen looked like a canteen. If I had a chance to visit a factory canteen at some point in my life, this one was exactly the same. Just maybe a little bit cleaner and more modern. Metal chairs and tables, glazed tiles on the walls and the floor, unsophisticated tableware with occasional crack. Guess what? Guess that's what a canteen and pioneer camp should supposed to look like. Sanya, wait a moment. We'll find you a place to sit. She looked around the place. Hold on right there. Oh God, Dmitriev saw Elisa was passing by. What? What's up with your clothes? Anything wrong with it? Indeed, her attire looked somewhat provocative. Really? Get your uniform nice and neat now. Alright. Lisa got her shirt right and walked past, shooting an unpleasant glare at me. So, where can we find you a place to sit? There wasn't a lot of free seats. Go over there to Ulyana. Yeah, it's fine. The food's already on the table, too. I had no choice but to accept. In common Russian language, cutlet is mincemeat, fried or baked in the shape of a ball or cylinder, close to American patties. Compote is a drink made by boiling fresh or dried fruit in a large amount of water. Compote in French. So it's compote? Compote. Of course, there were probably mashed potatoes. It looked so tasty, I had no choice to resist. Hey! What do you want? I replied rather rudely to Ulyana, who's sitting next to me. Why didn't you want to play football with us? Because of my clothes, said I, pointing at the source of the problem. Oh, alright then. Eat. However, there wasn't much left to eat. The cutlet was missing from the plate. Only she could do it. No more precisely, none but Ulyana could do it. Give me back my cutlet. In a big family, you snooze, you lose. Ha! It can cost you a cutlet if you're careless. Give it back, I'm telling you. Fucking get our cutlet back. I looked at the hair mangle thing and was about to reach out my hand. See, I don't have it. And indeed, Ulyana's plate was empty. It seemed that the little girl eats as fast as she steals someone's cutlets.
Take it easy. Work some now.
She grabbed my plate and ran off. There's no point in following her. If they wanted to poison me here, they could have done it in a much easier way. About a minute later, Ulyana returned and handed me the plate with a smoking hot cutlet on it. Dang, ooh, that looks great. Some iced tea, some nice folded napkins, a little salt and pepper. Push it, just push it.
Here's one for the stabbing.
Thanks. It was all I could say. I was so hungry that my suspicions were gone in a flash. I picked up the cutlet with my fork and... What the... Dun, dun, dun. Some bug? No, not a bug. An insect. It's got legs and it's wiggling. The plate fell on the floor and broke into pieces. The chair hit me hard on my leg while falling. That's something Ulyana would do. That bitch. I've disliked insects since I was a child, but these creeper crawlers appeared on my plate. That was way too much. You little... Ulyana seemed ready for such a twist and was already at the door laughing as if she just had a fresh stand-up comedy joke. I dashed to her. We ran out of the canteen. We were just a few dozen meters apart, and I felt I would catch this little girl easily. We ran through the square, past the club's house, and ran to the forest pass. I started to gasp for breath. I should have quit smoking, I guess. Ulyana passed out of sight on the next turn. It can't be true that she managed to get away from me. It simply can't. I was standing trying to catch my breath again. The evening was falling. Looks like I'm lost. It's a bad idea to stay in the woods at night. Better get back to camp. However, I had no clue which way to go whatsoever. Maybe I shouldn't have chased that little girl in this forest. Well, God, choose at random. Oh, no. Oh, it didn't give me the option to. ... I strayed for quite some time in the forest and even thought of crying for help, but finally I saw the camp's fence behind the trees. Everything falls back into place. The bus is gone, mumbled I quietly. Shouldn't it be like, I quietly mumbled? That must be... I mean, this was done in Russian. And it was translated. It was done in Russian originally and it was translated. That's just a poor translation. There should be, I quietly mumbled. On the other hand, there's nothing strange about it. The bus couldn't just stay here forever. On the other hand, it meant there was someone driving because buses do not drive themselves. Or do they? I'm pretty sure buses that catch themselves on fire could drive themselves. This world seemed too normal. Whatever you've been here, at least two explanations for that. An ordinary, real, everyday explanation, and a surreal one. Currently, the driver could have been here just off for snack, and then I left too soon. That's why, in any case, this is not the place for me. Whether the bus drives itself or was probably an important question, but it was much more important how he got here after all, and where this here was. Isn't he hungry? Like, how can he think about this? He said he was starving. He's like, I can't think when I'm hungry. Fields in the woods stretching toward the horizon had no answers. There was nothing familiar about them. Dots. Strange, odd, and alien world. However, absolutely not frightening at the same time. Either my self-preservation instinct decided to resign from job, or all this running around the camp and the local pioneers had lulled me so much with their carefree normality that I was sometimes simply forgetting what had happened to me just a couple hours ago. Although I probably just had no strength left to worry. All I wanted was some peace, calmness. I just wanted to have a break from it all. And only after that I could continue looking for answers, ready and reloaded. However, that would be some time later. What about now? Can I let myself to relax? Dude, just calm down, man. It got completely dark, and in any case, it would be better to spend the night in camp. I was about to head back when someone called silently from behind. Wink, wink. Hello? What are you doing here so late? Dots. It was Stavia standing behind me, looking for a little fun in the moonlight. I was surprised that I got a seizure. So, you haven't caught Ulyana, have you? She smiled, nodded disappointedly, and sighed. No wonder. No, never have. Because she's not real. She's not real. Yeah, she's a rocket girl. She could have found a better use of energy than looking for adventures. You must be hungry. You didn't manage to have dinner after all. Indeed. I completely forgot about hunger. After these words of hers, my stomach drew itself to the attention of her lower regions. Slavia smiled. Let's go then. What? Is the canteen still open? It's alright. I had the keys. The keys? Yes, I have the keys to all the facilities in the comp. How come? Well, I'm something like the comp leader aide here. Oh. See, Samyon, you get a little bit of action on that. You're up in the higher ranks. I see. Well, let's go. It was an offer you can't refuse. And on that note, it's going to be the end of the episode. I'll give you an offer you can't refuse. Like this video and you subscribe. I mean, you can't refuse that. I can't control you, so I guess it really wasn't an offer you can't refuse. But anyway, see you guys next time. Peace.